Welcome to an immersive exploration of early Roman life, a journey into the fascinating blend of religion and society that defined an ancient civilization. In this video, we delve into the roots of Roman belief systems and social structures, examining how early Romans laid the foundation for a society that endured for centuries. Our narrative guides you through the intricate tapestry of animism, ritual practices, divine contracts, and state traditions, while uncovering the everyday life within the Roman household. Through clear explanations and relatable examples, we reveal how gods, rituals, and family dynamics intermingled to create a culture driven by duty, respect, and a profound sense of responsibility. The evolving role of natural spirits transforming into gods, the precise observance of ceremonies, and the influence of ancestral customs united individuals into strong communities. Meanwhile, the household structure provided the bedrock for social order and public administration. As you follow this journey into early Roman religion and society, you will witness a blend of tradition and innovation that remains both timeless and compelling. Prepare to journey back in time, reflecting on how these ancient practices continue to inspire and captivate our modern imagination. Let history speak to your inquisitive mind right now. Early Roman religion found its roots in the idea of animism, an ancient belief that every natural object hosts a spirit. For early Romans, nature teemed with forces that resided in trees, rivers, stones, the wind. These spiritual forces, known as noumena, were seen as powerful entities influencing every aspect of life. As the Romans encountered these noumena, they gradually began to personify them with names and attributes, transforming them into the familiar gods of their pantheon. In early Roman culture, ritual played a vital role in maintaining harmony between humans and the divine. The Romans held that every act of worship was part of a sacred contract with the gods. If a ritual was performed correctly, the gods would bestow prosperity and protection, but any error could invite divine displeasure. The precise repetition of gestures, chants, and offerings was not merely habitual, but a deliberate attempt to communicate with invisible powers. In early Rome, priests and augurs held the key to unlocking divine will, acting as both religious guides and public administrators. The Pontiffs, a respected group of priests, were guardians of sacred law and tradition. They preserved ancient customs, interpreted religious texts, and supervised state ceremonies with unwavering accuracy. On the other hand, the augurs performed a unique task. They studied natural signs like the flight of birds and movements of weather to infer the gods' approval or disapproval of planned actions. In early Roman society, the cult of the household was a deeply personal, yet universally practiced form of worship. At the heart of each family's spiritual life were the household gods, with deities like Janus, watchful guardian of thresholds, Vesta, the eternal flamekeeper, and the Penates, protectors of stored provisions. The Lares familiaris, often envisioned as the spirit of the land that the family cultivated, and the genius, symbolizing the vital force of the family head, also played essential roles. In a community deeply rooted in agriculture, the cult of the fields emerged as an essential religious practice. Early Romans celebrated the rhythms of nature by honoring the deities associated with sowing, growth, and harvest. Festivals dedicated to the vineyard, the fields, and the harvest marked the agricultural calendar, bringing communities together in shared rites. These celebrations were not only parties to honor fertility, but also vital rituals ensuring good fortune in planting and reaping crops. The state cult in early Rome represented a collective public devotion that went beyond the boundaries of household worship. Central to this form of state-sponsored religion were major deities such as Jupiter, Juno, Minerva, and Mars. Jupiter, revered as Optimus Maximus, embodied the power of the sky and the supreme authority that protected the state, while Juno provided guardianship for the women and the community. Minerva, representing wisdom and strategic warfare, and Mars, originally linked with agriculture before evolving into the god of war, further exemplified the multifaceted nature of Roman divinity. Although early Roman religion may not appear to be overtly moralistic, it played an important role in shaping ethical behavior in society. The system of rituals, sacrifices, and sacred traditions instilled a strong sense of duty and respect among the citizens. Romans believed that properly performed rituals would secure divine favor and protect the community, while neglect could lead to misfortune. This belief cultivated a culture of accountability and social responsibility, where each individual's actions were interwoven with the expectations of the gods. In early Rome, the household, or familia, was the cornerstone of society, serving as the basic unit that connected individuals to the larger community. The household was much more than a modern family. It was an extended network that included not only the paterfamilias, his wife, and their children, but also extended relatives and household slaves. The paterfamilias held absolute authority, guiding every decision and managing the household's economic and spiritual life. At the heart of Roman family life was the doctrine of patria potestas, or paternal authority. This concept granted the paterfamilias complete power over his household, with the right to make decisions ranging from daily routines to life-altering consequences. Under this system, the father was not only a provider, but also the ultimate judge and guardian of family honor. His authority extended over free members and was even absolute in matters concerning household slaves. Management of the household estate, known as res familiaris, was integral to ensuring the continuity of Roman family life. The paterfamilias oversaw not only daily affairs, but also the broader economic assets and land holdings. Upon his death, the estate was divided among his sons, with each new head taking on the responsibility of preserving the family's legacy. This process maintained a clear line of succession and helped secure social stability across generations. Women in early Roman society held a unique, albeit secondary, position within the household framework. Though they were considered wards under male authority, Roman women actively contributed to both domestic and public life. Their roles extended beyond childbearing. Women managed household affairs, participated in religious rituals, and sometimes influenced political decisions indirectly through their families' connections. Marriages marked a transition where daughters moved from their natal households to their husbands' families, yet they continued to hold significant responsibilities. From a very young age, Roman children were immersed in practical education, designed to prepare them for the responsibilities of adult life. Instruction was primarily provided within the family, where the paterfamilias imparted essential skills and knowledge. Lessons ranged from athletic training and physical discipline to agricultural practices and basic record-keeping. Children learned about Roman history, the virtues of civic duty, and the exploits of legendary heroes, all of which were crucial for cultivating a sense of identity and purpose. Roman character was forged through a blend of family traditions and societal expectations that prioritized virtues like piety, gravitas, and duty. From an early age, every Roman was taught to observe the customs handed down by their ancestors. The constant repetition of rituals and participation in civic activities instilled a sense of solemnity and responsibility. Piety, observed in both religious practices and everyday behavior, encouraged reverence towards the gods, family, and the state. The Mos Maiorum, or ancestral custom, was the unwritten rule that shaped Roman public and private life. Rooted in tradition, these customs guided decisions in government and everyday interactions, emphasizing honor, prudence, and duty. Conservative in nature, the Mos Maiorum reinforced the value of time-tested practices over radical changes. Roman leaders and citizens alike looked to ancestral precedents as a benchmark for behavior, ensuring that the society remained stable and unified amid constant challenges.